Alright, so I tried to record this on my computer. I'm using my mom's computer, and my computer is far, far superior, but guess what? Oh, the camera app doesn't allow me to use my microphone. But on this shitty computer, I shouldn't cuss, I'm trying not to cuss for this video. On this computer, guess what? Oh, the audio works. Because on my old one, it's like, oh, microphone permission required. Basically, when I try to record the video, and then my microphone's on, and it does nothing. It doesn't matter. So it's something with the software or the software of my computer. It's something with my computer, and I can't fix it. So I'm literally on my mom's computer, which is basically dog shit. I'm sorry, it's dog shit compared to mine, but at least I can record the video with using the microphone. I know the audio is gonna be probably really tacky because I don't have my headphones on, but it is what it is. It's the new year. We're trying to figure out the artist of the decade, and we're gonna do it any means necessary. And guess what? Now that I already did this once, I can be way more concise. Doesn't mean I will be though, because I know about what I was saying before. And about what I was saying before, I hate rambling for 20 minutes and then it doesn't matter because the audio isn't like if I upload that to YouTube, it'd just be like me going, and that doesn't, that doesn't do anything for anyone. So, what's the artist of the decade? We're trying to figure out, we're trying to sleuth, we're trying to interrogate. I'm gonna interrogate you. Who is the artist of the decade? Leave a comment of who you think the artist of the decade is, which is the 2020s. Because in my head, I got two names that I kept going back to, that I kept rambling back to over and over and over again. Do you want to know what those two names were? Ileana, who you don't know. Future, who you do know. And here's what my conclusion was. Artist of the year has to be Future because Future put out those three albums. We don't trust you. We still don't trust you. And then what's the last one called? Mixtape Pluto. I think Mixtape Pluto's the best one out of those three. Number two, I'd put We Don't Trust You. Number three, I'd put We Still Don't Trust You. But that's just me critically ranking it for no reason. I don't need to. Future might even be insulted by me trying to rank his music, and I actually apologize. But I am still a critic at heart sometimes. So and I mixtape Pluto got me through like my lowest, not lowest, I shouldn't say lowest because I've definitely been lower, but like I was like emotionally going through so much like October, November, and then the beginning of December. Like the mixtape Pluto Future got me through it, man. Press the button especially, it got me through it. Like you guys don't know like the courage press the button gave me the courage to do something I probably wouldn't have done otherwise. I just had it on a loop over and over again, and it's just such a great song, man. I mean, they're just if you haven't listened to mixtape Pluto, you should. There's so many great songs on it. I mean, like pretty much all of them, man. Oh God, and then I think one's called Lost My Dog with DOG. Oh man, I lost my dog this year. I didn't lose my DAWG, I lost my DOG, man. And like I miss him forever, man. He was Rigby, man. You know, my dog Rigby. I miss him every day. Apparently he left me. That's almost one of the most humorous things I could have heard in my life. But future artist of the year, Ileana. I'm gonna show you Ileana right now. Ileana to me is the artist of the decade so far, regardless of Future putting out three albums. And here's why. And then once again, I have to try not to say. Okay, I'll just be honest. I have to try not to say she's beautiful. I have to try not to say it. I'm not trying to be too much. You know what I'm saying? But Ileana, artist of the decade for me. Here's why. She puts out. I'm just gonna here's C discography. I'm just gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. Artist of the decade. She puts this out. This she just got out of the shower type shit and put this out. Man, that's because the visual is her just getting like shower towel. Okay, let's be honest. Beautiful woman. I don't know what to say. Sorry. I'm not trying to be that extra, but I'm really pretty flirtatious, and it's gonna come through in times. Trust me. That's the first thing she put out. Then she puts out this. What? Where is it? Oh wow. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize she put this out in 2021. She put out this song in 2021. I had no idea, but She released what's singles and EPs? Where are the albums? She released this album, Triste. I don't know how to say it in 2021. Triste, I'm guessing. Una Trevi, I don't know how to say these names. Reste, Ratrape, Moi, or however you say it. They're just these songs make me so emotional because they're just so emotionally impactful, and Ileana makes me emotional in a way no other artist does, including Future. Like I've never just wept while I listened to an album before, and that's what this album had that effect on me. I was just weeping while I was listening to it. I don't know why I'm weeping. I don't speak French. Honestly, I sing French so much better than I speak it, but reste, it means stay. Like I'm just gonna do it. You guys, everyone should listen to this song, man, because she's just such a talented artist. Just listen for like 5 seconds, if my phone allows me. Here's the climax of it slightly. Ah, man, here it is. Oh my god! She's so good, bro. And then that's just that song I think got me into her. I don't even know how I heard it. I'm gonna guess the AI showed me, but I don't remember anymore, to be honest. I wish I did. I was going through like a breakup at the time, and honestly, like I cheated. I felt awful about myself and like who I was, and well, I should say was honestly, because I have changed a lot. But I cheated, man, and that I don't know what there's something about that song. It made me like it made me feel like it didn't matter. Like there's something deeper going on, maybe. And then she puts out this album in 2022, Tete Brule, Garçon Manqué. Now that stands out to me because I've seen the visual for that on Spotify, and whoo, that's all I'll say. But I'm sorry. I mean, I already let it out on the other side anyway, so who cares? But oh man, this album like the Si tu me este me and Garçon Manqué, Kakun, Te Vetete. I don't know how to say these things, but this album is so good. It makes me so like her music makes me emotional in a way it doesn't for any other artist. Um, so that's why like for me, if I have to, and she put out 3 songs in 2024. Layla Pen is the one I like. I don't like the other two as much. That's to my knowledge. I could be mistaken on that, but oh man, she's just such a talented vocalist and artist, and I kind of let out how I felt a little bit about her. I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to make this about me necessarily. But I know in the last video I made it more about me than I intended to initially, so I'm kind of trying to make it more about the other artists because I put out some music this year myself, and I've never really made music before. My ex kind of got me on BandLabs, and I put out a few tracks on there. And like I got advice to put that music on here. I am the there here guy. Sorry if you hear that in the culture. That may have been me. Who knows? But I'm the there here guy. I just hear everyone saying there here in a certain way, and it's like, oh shit. If the origin of that is, oh yeah, there here I am going there here here there. It's just I went so far with that joke. And I don't know, man. I swear I hear it everywhere. Like I'm talking to a random person and they're here there and I'm like, what is happening right now? I'm tripping, but man. And then we gotta talk about Future. I talked about it a bit, but like I didn't really talk about Future, that back to back feature with Nardowick. It's so good. And then I think it's T Grizzly. He's in a song with T Grizzly. Swear to God, I'm just gonna check my sources. I believe that came out in 2024. The Swear to God, and it's just Future really shown. I think maybe his sing. I don't want to say his singing because I feel like that's disrespecting the art of rap to a degree. But like when he really tries to put that like sing song whatever in his voice, man. I mean, especially even in Diamonds Dancing with Drake, that's 2015. He does it so well, and it's like the Hannah Diamond. Oh, Hannah Diamond's. I love Hannah Diamond. Please, Hannah Diamond. Oh my God, she's so good. Um, oh my God, I forgot about Hannah. I didn't talk about Hannah Diamond at all last time. See, that's how you know I need to redo it. She's so good, man. She got me through. She got me through my. Hannah Diamond got me through my lowest moments because that was like I cheated. I did whatever. Honestly, cheated. Sent shit I shouldn't have sent. I'll be honest. Like Snapchat, Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I made a lot of trust me, like my worst mistakes. Like I cheated on Snap. Like trying to make this about me, but like I never cheated in person. I cheated on Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that app does to me or what social media does to me, but it must do something, man. But I'm trying to show you this T Grizzly feature. The AI put me onto this. Swear to God, I'm just trying to verify if it came out in 2024. Oh, yeah, the album came out in 2024, October 4th, which is actually my cousin's birthday. I skipped Christmas. I apologize for no showing, but I actually was really worth it because of my family. But I swear to God, Future with Future, man, really good. And hearing him getting that melodic voice, it's addicting, is what I'll say. But yeah, I'm gonna no comment that. But other artists I wanted to shout out, we gotta shout out Metro because Metro, I was looking before, he put out Savage Mode 2 this year, Heroes vs. Villains, that Spider-Man soundtrack, and then the two albums with Future, We Don't Trust You, We Still Don't Trust You, like, one hell of a decade. Especially for me in Savage Mode 2 with Morgan Freeman, like, I think Metro is very good at, like he'll make the beat, but then he'll put that part at the end that's really catchy, like not like the Morgan Freeman or like him going at all the corny guys on We Don't Trust You, the corny guys. But excuse me, but in the last video, I made a comment about like how all the music's been influenced by the Diddy stuff, and I kind of hope Jay-Z gets his ass locked up for life and Beyonce. I don't know anything specific. I'm not a celebrity, but it just really sounds like they should be locked up for life, and they're not because they don't care. Let me take my glasses off for this. I'm gonna let the evil side of me come out. They don't care that you're having sex with children. Okay, no, that's. Oh no, I shouldn't have said it. They don't care that you're going to the parties with children. They care that you're recording it. You know what I'm saying? They care that you're recording it. They don't care that you're doing it. They care that you're recording it. That's how screwed up things are. Yes. And sorry if I'm too much, but I try not to be. I'm really trying to not be too much. Trust me. Trust me. But there's a lot of things like I put out my own music. The climax of it's all about that, and my own psychosis with that. You know, I didn't put it out. I shouldn't say that. I made an album. I didn't. I put out only a few tracks, but I'm not the artist of the decade or the year. But maybe someday, who knows? But Hannah Diamond, she put out. I think. Oh man, I gotta look at. I don't know what anything's called anymore. I'm sorry. I gotta keep like going on my phone and looking, but the Hannah Diamond album. Oh my God, what was it? Oh, this is such like a 2020s album that Perfect Picture. Perfect Picture, see what I'm saying? Perfect Picture. It's all kind of about that anyway, but this Perfect Picture album got me through my lowest times, to be honest. I forgot to talk about it on the last one, so I'm kind of happy that I get to on this one. I get to hear. Sorry, but staring at the ceiling, man. Whew, I get it. And then Divisible by Two, Affirmations somehow is not in my liked anymore, which is I don't I don't know. Maybe it is, I don't know, but I don't think it's in my liked songs. I gotta add that real quick to my liked songs because something's wrong. How is Affirmations not in my liked songs? That song got me into Hannah Diamond, sorry, but oh my God. That Hannah Diamond album is really good. Ileana, Future. I think Drizzy, as much as I want, as much as I hate it, Drizzy Drake probably has an argument for being artist of the decade, or at least this half of the decade with all the commercial success he's had. But I think Kendrick kind of jacked it a bit. And like last time, I ended it talking about the Kendrick Drake beef because I thought that was like a good. I didn't really think it was a good place. It's just where it went. But like, um, Kendrick and Drake, that whole beef, man. I think that's the most mainstream attention music's got in a while, especially for rap that I can think of. And just my take at the time before I listened to all those Future albums was that Future probably won the beef. Because what I was saying to my friend Brandon, who's a Drake fan, is like, think about the theme of Drake's music with like the hose and whatever, the wet, the slip and slide, get them all wet at the shows. Sorry, gotta let it out. But like, that's Future is Future, so you can't really Even like the I think Drake's, like he's a killer, you know what I'm saying? X in the neck, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's just like Future beats him in every theme. Even like I think Future's a better singer than Drake. He proves it on Diamonds Dancing. He's obviously a better rapper than Drake. Future's better at everything than Drake, except Drake's has his mainstream Drake Drizzy lane. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I don't know what all these men have been into. I don't know what's all recorded. Maybe someday that all that stuff will leak. Who knows? That maybe the Diddy leaks are gonna happen in 2025, which sounds really scary for children. But I don't know, man. It's hard not to talk about all that stuff just because, like, in Cody and Crazy 2014 Future, he's talking about. I think he's talking about it, and it's just like 10 years later, it's all happening, and once again, Future's predicting the future, and Future's the artist of the year with those three albums for sure, and all the features to me. And if I think artist of the year has to be Future. To be honest, artist of the decade, obviously, like this is all subjective anyway. But like artist of the decade, I mean, I want to hear what everyone's saying. To be honest, I want to hear what everyone's saying because for me, I gotta say Ileana on an emotional level, but it's like emotions are obviously subjective, very person to person. So and you're not gonna feel what I feel listening to Ileana, especially if you're an American speaking English and it's like, oh, I don't understand French. What am I listening to? I don't care. Like I'm sure that's how a lot of us are because we're like, oh, we're American number one, which we're not. China. Let me get political and say I think China's risen above us because even on a military standpoint, if you think about it, how much like tech matters, our tech's outdated compared to China. China has more manpower than us. We might have more like military technology, but they had like a better power grid. Like if it came down to like some electronic war and like we were shutting off each other's electricity, I'm sorry, China probably would shut off our electricity before we shut off theirs. You know what I'm saying? But then we just drop nukes, so it's all just a threat anyway. But we're the ones that dropped the nukes, brother. No one else has dropped the nukes other than America. Okay, we're number one because we dropped nukes on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Oh yeah, but I don't think we're number one, man. I just remember even in like eighth grade, I was like, oh no, if you want America to be number one forever, blah blah blah. But I think like the Asia's gonna take. I think I said something like that in like eighth grade, and it's like, yeah, it kind of came true. But I don't know, man. Artist of the decade, artist of the year. I feel like I shouted out everyone I wanted to shout out, so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I even talked about myself probably way too much, but I'm just so like I don't like to talk about myself, but if I talk about myself, like I talk about like the stuff I've done that's bad, like not the good. Like I don't really talk about all the good I've done because it's like I have a lot of bad tendencies sometimes, but I think I've done a mostly great job or good job of like being a good person regardless. Like in school, when I was in school, I was very nice. I might have been fake nice, now that I'm at this age, and I'm like, wow, my niceness was probably really way more fake than I realized at that age. But I don't know, man. It's just like, and all this Diddy stuff, like it's personal to me because for my job, like I'm a what's it called? Like I'm a life skills coach for kids. Like so it's like I'm trying to become a better person to protect my kids. It's personal for me, like all this stuff going on because I've made sacrifices in my life, even to the detriment of my family for those children. And it's just like I care more about those children, maybe even more than I care about myself. I'm really like empathetic, paternal, maternal. I got parent. It's like I have that all in me. I have all those instincts in me, and it's like it hurts like I used to just cry and it felt like I was crying for children and I didn't understand why at the time because it was in the past. I didn't know in the past, but it was like I felt like I was crying for the children. And now it's like I get it, you know? Now that I'm aware of everything that's going on, not everything obviously, but I just like when I went to my final semester of college was basically tainted by all those people and all those bad actors. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you're one of them, you're one of them. Blah blah blah. But my senior year got tainted in college by these bad actors because I had my two in-person professors were bad actors straight up, and it's like I mean I dressed up as Barbie one day and then oh my god when you dress up as Barbie and they're like that, they probably see the reach you could have and they're like trying to get you. They're trying to get you, and it's like, no, you'll never get me. But I don't know, man. I just want to talk about my ex, but I'm not trying to get that personal. I don't know. Artist of the decade, man. Gotta be Ileana. to me so far, but there's 5 more years, so we'll see who really like takes it, you know. But I love Ileana. Honestly, I love you, Ileana. Like it's personal. Like her music makes me emotional in a way no one else's does, because it just feels like there's a lot of pain, like that pain. It makes me weep, but there's nothing, again, nothing specific, right? Let's play that game, guys. Nothing specific, right? But I'm the king at that. I'm an abstract guy, so it's like if you play that game with me, I can get really abstract on you. So I'll leave it off there. I'm just trying. I think I covered everything I want to cover. So mail just came. So